All right, it is Thursday night. That means it's trivia night for my wife and I. We meet up with several different couples at a local restaurant and compete with other people for first, second, or third place to receive a prize of X amount of dollars off on our next visit. And sometimes it's pretty sweet, but I love trivia. It's a lot of fun. It's a nice way to break up the week. I enjoy Jeopardy, and I tend to do fairly well at trivia most of the time. Now, having said that, 3 years ago, our family was playing Trivial Pursuit. You know, the board game where every player has a round disc in which they fill up with different colored pies to signify which categories they've answered correctly. That's what we were playing. And it was split up into boys versus girls. And that's easy to do in my family because there's 2 boys and 2 girls. So it was my wife and my daughters against me and my sons. And a question that came up for the girls was, what Asian philosophy has forms named the Compass School and the Black Hat Sect? Do you know what it is? Well, they didn't, and you probably didn't either. I mean, this is not an easy one to get. So with shrugged shoulders and palms raised up, the girls were like, I don't know. Well, the answer to that question was Feng Shui. And my kids were like, what's Feng Shui? And my wife was like, they move furniture around. And that's kind of a silly answer because she just said it like that's all there is to it. You just move furniture around. Like anybody can come into your house, move furniture around. That's Feng Shui. But that's not what Feng Shui is. It does involve that, believe it or not. It is an Asian philosophy that has to do with creating harmony and balance within an environment like a home by moving furniture around and just by doing other things to create that kind of environment. And so that's what it is. But, it was just kind of funny the way she answered it. But having said that, moving things around a lot of times is not a bad idea. Moving things around makes things interesting, whether you're moving furniture around, whether you're moving priorities around, whether you're moving chores around, whatever you're doing in life. If you break away from the normal routine and change things up a little bit by just moving things around, it keeps things interesting. Like a workout. If you have a certain way you work out, a certain pattern, mix it up every once in a while by moving around, moving things in a different pattern, changing the way you do it. If you're used to reading certain kinds of books, change up the kind of books that you read. If you're used to watching certain kind of movies or going to certain restaurants, mix it up a little bit. It keeps it interesting. If you're bored, that's a great way to do it. And that might be a better way to add more balance and harmony to your life just by moving things around a bit. But enough of my own philosophizing. Okay, here's the thing. My mother always moved furniture around. I swear to God, it was like a weekly occurrence. She would move all the furniture around. She loved it. She thought it was great. Maybe it was like a philosophy to her. I don't know. It wasn't to us. I mean, sometimes it was all right. Maybe she did it once a month, maybe every other week, but it felt like to me it was every week. But she liked doing that. She probably still does. But I'll tell you what, it was Helen Keller's worst nightmare. I mean, can you imagine trying to get up in the middle of the night, or you fall asleep on the sofa, all the lights are out when you get up, and you try to make your way to your bedroom or to the bathroom, but you're about killing yourself because you're stubbing your toe and everything, and that was the consequence. That was the fallout of her always moving furniture around. So she was Helen Keller's worst nightmare. That's all I've got for you guys today. Those are just my thoughts at the end of the day. I want to pick up my wife, and then I'm headed for trivia. All right, have a great night. Bye-bye.